Chris Rock, stop playing with that nigga, boy.
Don't you see me on a hustle?
Stop playing with that boy.
Shit, was on my third dance.
You know he'll pull up too.
It's like, nigga, I ain't even made payout yet.
Whoop that trick, whoop that trick, whoop that trick,
Hey,
whoop that trick,
Will Smith,
whoop that trick,
Will Smith,
whoop that trick,
Chris Rock,
whoop that trick,
Chris Rock.
whoop that trick.
Come on.
Whoop that
This is
trick,
so bad.
whoop that trick.
I don't know what we're doing.
Whoop that trick,
If Chris Rock, if he was right here, he'd be doing this.
whoop that trick.
Hey, why his hands always like that? That nigga hands is stuff like this perpetually.
Hey, we are a couple days out from all of that. Let's just bring us in. Hey, welcome to Mike and Ramsay. This is our world right now, and you guys have been invited to it. Thank you for coming.
Let's give it up for them. Let's give it up for the. We gotta come up with a name for the family, for the community.
I like family, and I like community, and we definitely have to come up with something that's just more general, more specific than that, because that's kind of general.
Yeah, it's not. You know, it gotta be
Just
like,
to say you're our family.
it gotta be like the Ram fam or like
Ram fam.
the you know what I'm saying?
Nothing
Like
rhymes with me. I've tried this. You know, it's just nothing but Ram fam.
Lee P. I'm just saying P. Don't say nothing though. He said nothing.
P rhymes with Lee. Oh my goodness.
It does.
We got to come up with a name for you guys. We are a couple days out from the slap that was heard around the world, and calmer heads have prevailed. Will Smith has issued an apology.
Fake apology.
You know, I think it was sincere. Who would do that?
Did you see what Jaden said?
That
That's how we do, nigga. And he wasn't playing. He meant that shit. Jaden meant
they
Jaden.
did not keep that up long. That was just ill-worded youth speaking. It was just stupid, you know. But Will Smith did issue an apology. You know, I don't know if Chris Rock wants to still slap him when he sees him. I don't know.
That boy don't want to smoke. Uncle Tom ass nigga.
What, you guys you're actually hearing from Troy, our faceless producer. He's over on the side right there. He's on his phone. Troy,
He hasn't signed the what's that called? The NDA. Non-disclosure. NDA. He hasn't signed the NDA, guys.
Yeah, refuses.
Where's
that heartbeat sound? This is what we talk about.
He is not signing that NDA, boys.
Troy, we got a hot mic for you on the end of the table. It's a hot mic for you with headphones.
Let's give it up for Troy, man. Faces Troy.
Pull your chair up. You got a chair over there. Now, I don't. I think if memory serves me.
Product placement. Shout out Desto Dub. We love you, brother.
Here's another brand.
Give it up for Desto Dub, man. It's a whole lot of.
Desto Dub. Have I tried that?
Desto Dub is a guy who makes a whole lot of cough syrup. The brand, you ever seen that?
No.
Okay, well, this is his new product. It's basically backwoods with no
Loose leaf honey bourbon.
Come on, man. Give it up for the loose leaves, man.
Ooh. That's an awful lot of love. This product placement. I like that. We'll leave this out here. Well, next to this insane, this is from some other people, and from the space back people that like these white truffles. We like to keep their products around and near. And we have Troy over here. He's just off camera, and he's how you doing, Troy? What's up, y'all? You gonna bring him up?
Oh, my bad.
All right.
Say that again, Troy. My bad.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, that's Troy. Everybody, give it up for Troy, man. Let's go, man. That's Troy.
Now, just so you know, we are not really bullshitting, and Troy exists. Troy, can we see your hands?
Can we see a hand?
Yeah,
Oh, we actually
more.
might. That might not.
There
Oh,
we
look,
go.
look, we can see him.
There
in
we
the-
go.
Okay,
There
okay,
we
okay.
go. No gang signs, Troy. No gang signs.
Damn, he got gangsta already. Hey, I want to play something for y'all.
Go.
And it has to do with Chris Rock being Uncle Tom. Listen to this. Hold on. Y'all ready?
It's not an interview round. Go ahead. Let's see.
He's the blackest white guy I
Wow.
fucking know. And then all the negative things we think about black people, this fucker.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest.
I cannot think of this comedian's
fucking
name.
white man.
Hold on.
That's Louis C.K. ain't it?
Okay, Louis C.K.
That's
I don't
Louis
know if you
CK.
guys know Louis C.K.
It don't matter.
He gets down. He's rough. You know, he takes us place.
Let's watch the whole thing.
Go. You guys can have fun this.
He's the blackest white guy I fucking know. And then all the negative things we think about black people, this fucker.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest fucking.
Listen to
white
Chris
man.
Rock. Laughing
I
around. He
have
laughing it off.
ever-
No, hold on. He's uncomfortable though. Look at his face.
Oh, amazing.
I don't think
And that's what's Jerry Seinfeld on there.
I don't think he has those
There's only
qualities.
two.
You,
I never
I
found
mean,
That I'm
no,
not-
you don't even understand.
Really?
You don't
And
really know
Ricky
him. Like, I've
was
worked
racist.
with-
No, like you're
So let me just say this. So,
Okay.
so Chris Rock, like I said, we've been having this conversation off camera a lot, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Mike thinks that Will Smith was wrong, but I'm just saying, you know,
Will Smith think Will Smith was wrong. He wouldn't have issued that
I
apology.
think Will Smith was.
Okay. I'm just saying this. In 2016, Chris Rock and Will Smith had an altercation because Chris Rock did the same thing to Jada Pinkett. Because remember they had a boycott.
Hold on, wait a minute. So you saying that Chris Rock smacked Jada?
No. I'm saying that he went on stage and made fun of Jada Pinkett in front of the world, and they had this altercation. And Will Smith was like, "Hey, man, you know, I'm not rocking with that." Like back in 2016.
So he was telling jokes.
Well, no, he boycotted.
I mean, yeah,
Chris Rock was telling jokes.
yeah. Chris Rock was telling jokes about the Smiths boycotting the 2016, 2014,
Yeah, 2016.
2016 Oscars, and because Will had not been nominated, because
No black people had been
oh,
nominated.
they were. It was a crusade.
You just go around. No black people.
Yeah, no black people were nominated, so they decided not to show up.
I mean, that's kind of valid though.
There's been
Hey,
many years. There's been many years that black people have not been nominated, and
They have it.
and for the Oscars, Golden Globe or whatnot, plenty. But I tell you what, if you guys want to hear something really crazy,
There's so much black media that was put out in 2016, especially like in TV and film. So for me, it's like, nigga, I think like that shit.
I mean, I always go here. Top 10 movies of 2016.
Let's go.
And what do we got? 13 Hours, white guys. The Fifth Wave, white guys in water. Masterminds, 3 white guys.
Nigga, they got a movie called.
So who?
They got a- They got a movie called Gods of
Hacks.
Egypt, and ain't no black person got nominated.
Well, there was no black people in. Who starred in Gods of Egypt? That was Gerard Butler.
I'm just saying that's a problem. Them niggas wasn't Gerard Butler color. I'm gonna tell you that. They wasn't Gerard Butler color, nigga.
Well, I'm looking at, and what else? Okay, you got Hacksaw. You got Hacksaw Ridge.
X-Men. Holly Berry's in X-Men.
The girl on the train, Holly. And they got another movie called The Split. In 2016, it was. I'm looking at where are the black movies that were even in play. Okay, here we go. Central Intelligence.
Magnificent Seven, Denzel Washington.
Central Intelligence. The Rock.
Magnificent Seven,
Kevin
Denzel Washington.
Hart.
So you saying, and I have this is my thing too. Not
Go.
not to just sway away from the
Triple Nine.
but
Triple Nine. Anthony Mackie.
as far as
Triple Nine.
like the Magnificent Seven,
Yeah.
remakes, I don't think they deserve Oscars. I just don't. I just don't. You know, why should a remake?
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna even act like I didn't know. Like I ain't know it was a remake. Nah, I had no idea.
London Has Fallen with Gerard Butler came out in 2016. I'm looking still. Oh, here we go. Other than the Magnificent Seven, oh no, Fences came out.
Fences? Fences didn't get nominated?
Fences came. Hell no, that didn't.
Yeah, it was kind of a shit movie.
Yeah, Fences didn't.
Hey, that wasn't a good movie though.
Did you ever see The Do Over? That didn't get nominated.
Regardless.
There was. Oh, here's one: Batman versus Superman.
Hey, okay, I'm just saying this. Regardless, G, as a black,
Is that a Oscar worthy?
hell no. That's
I'm
not.
just.
Regardless, though, y'all don't feel like this.
Go.
He shouldn't have got up there and made fun of somebody fighting against some racist shit. Like, no matter, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter if you feel like they wrong or not. don't don't come up in public and fight against no other black people doing some real stand up shit, even if you don't agree with it. Like it felt Uncle Thomas. You out here
So
cooning.
wait a minute. Are you saying that they're above being made fun of?
For that reason.
Oh, so there's
So-
got to be a real time in the. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a time.
Above-
It's a time and a place. I don't think he's
and
supposed
you
to.
know what? And really, that GI Jane joke.
funny.
That it was funny, and honestly, as they were going to those parties, I'm pretty sure you had a half a dozen people that could have put together a deal.
I don't care.
To make a
You
GI
make fun
Jane
of my
movie
wife.
with
Make
Jada
fun of
Pinkett-
my wife
with
on
Jada-
stage. G, I'm
He
probably
did
gonna
not.
slap.
Did he
you,
make?
bro.
Did he talk about her alopecia?
I'm sorry to say this, but
You-
no, that,
you make fun-
First off, that show actually really shows how terrible of a person you would be to do that. Reason being,
Make fun of my wife's medical condition.
Well,
okay,
hold on,
first off,
hold on.
I'ma
Now,
say this.
now I don't. He didn't. Make, you know what? We should call my.
That is not
We
a
should call my son.
life-threatening, debilitating
It-
condition that she has.
Alopecia
is not life debilitating.
Debilitating.
It's not. You lose your hair.
Why does
I've
that
lost my
matter?
hair years ago.
Yeah.
Why does that
But
matter?
he did
And-
not
and
talk
you can get
about
over that.
Why
her,
does that matter though?
her hair.
Why does that
they-
matter?
no,
Why does
but-
that matter if they gonna die or not?
No, but no. The thing
If I
is,
got a
hold
big,
up, wait a minute. Chris Rock was hired to do jokes and make fun of people, and that's what he did. He did his job.
And he did it right.
And I'm sorry that Will Smith didn't like how he did his job.
And I don't think
But
Will
that
Smith
is
had a
what
problem
he
with
was
that.
hired to
Will
do.
Smith was sitting there and he
He
kind
looked
of
like he was
giggled.
laughing. He
Yeah,
looked like he was
yeah. It
laughing
was
at
his
it,
wife
too.
that was upset about it, But as Will said, keep my wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth.
And that was uncalled for too.
I was-
That was uncalled
my name
for.
out
All
your
of that whole
mouth,
thing
nigga.
was uncalled for.
it was definitely over the top.
Hey man,
And
like
if
I said,
anything,
it was over
I'm
the top.
shocked that Jada didn't even want to say, "Hey, what you doing?"
You thought she might have said, "Will,
Yeah, what are you
Will." We
doing?
did.
Yeah.
hell no, man.
But you know what? I talked to my 18.
She just
I talked
wrote
to
a-
my
she just-
18-year-old daughter.
she
My
just wrote a-
18-year-old daughter says that this lady, and I'm not even up to speed. You might be more than I am. That she's had an affair with some.
She didn't have an affair. They got an open marriage.
I mean, did they come out and admit to that themselves?
Of course.
I've never heard
So-
them say them out of their mouth at all.
Was that on one of the Red Table episodes?
You know,
Well,
I mean,
it's very. That's the great thing about it. We got we
Google
got,
that shit.
they said that they were a swinging couple.
Damn, let's not get going on swingers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they.
I've never heard them say it. Of course.
All my kid said is
So here we go. Will Smith confirmed that he and Jada Pinkett Smith have an open relationship, and admitted she's never believed in conventional marriage. A year on from that entanglement drama, marriage for us can't be a prison. I don't suggest our road for anybody, but it's our road. Quote.
wow.
Who said that?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Wow. So
Who? To who?
they might.
To hold on. This is on Red Table. GQ.
GQ magazine. Wow.
Okay.
So
GQ.
I've never heard him say it. Me personally, no.
yeah,
But
well,
if
you
he's-
just
if he's
you're
quoted as
quote-
saying that,
yeah.
then okay. Then it-
Wow, they have an open relationship.
You know.
So there are many people
So
with
once
his
again,
wife's
so
name
what's that got to
in
do
their
with
mouth.
so
it?
then let me. So then,
Yeah.
what you mean? Y'all
what,
said.
no, what does that got to do with anything?
Well, what? Well,
y'all-
why?
because
well, why
you brought
he's
it up,
upset?
You brought it up. You said Avia said something about some affair.
Oh,
Oh, my 18-year-old Sayada, she said that Jada had an affair with I think she mentioned one of
August
their kid's
Alsina.
son.
August Alsina.
Was the age of their kid or
No, he's about my age.
Okay, all right.
He's about
how did people know that? Who said that they
I think-
did?
Jada.
Oh, she admitted to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow. I just don't see that happening, and I don't like her at all. Anyway, it's a Baltimore thing. No, it's a Baltimore thing.
It's a Baltimore thing.
Yeah, it's a Baltimore.
Well, when you start not
then-
liking people, you
yes.
better put your face on it.
And then so it's a little biased then. So we
No, it
just
ain't no
just so-
bias.
just
That was
a
a bad
little
situation.
bias.
No,
a little bit.
That was first off totally unprofessional. It
Oh,
was
completely.
totally uncalled for.
Like
Utterly.
listen.
You know what I mean?
Let me just say
and
one
it
thing.
go-
Let
it
me
went
say
to
one
show
thing.
her.
Let me
No,
say
and
one
it
thing.
went to show how childish she was.
Let me say one thing. It don't matter, right? Because I don't have alopecia, and I'm not a woman. Hold on.
My brother had
And I'm not a woman.
My
You
brother
know what I'm
had
saying? But that's your brother. And
Your brother
He's a
had
man. And he's a man. So
He had
We just call it going bald.
he's a man, though.
but he
Shout
got over
out,
it.
shout out my bald ladies who not bald on
Oh,
purpose.
What
though.
that got to
Real.
do with
You know what?
Because
I
it-
met
So
him.
are you saying that,
I
that
met him.
Jada is above being made fun of?
If you
No.
have a medical disease, yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
No, she's not.
If you have a
know
medical
what?
disease,
If Robin Williams was alive, God
If
rest
you-
his soul, you know he would just
if you got a
sock it
medical
to her.
disease,
Yeah, he would have probably had some comment.
Yeah,
to say
sock
that
it
was
to her.
Funny as shit too.
I hear you. If you got a
But
medical
Will
disease,
Smith would have
man.
probably
And it
slapped
looked like
Robin
Will
Williams.
Smith kind of liked it too.
If you got a medical disease, man.
Hey, let's bring in our. Let's give our
just
rear,
because you said something about
our
somebody's
reoccurring.
wife,
We're gonna
better
we're gonna give DJ let him know our reoccurring host a call. The first show we did, Troy, our lighting, folks, was just horrible. So we had to just shelve that one. But we're right back, and here comes DJ.
Let him know.
He's messed up. You may pick up. You may be busy. I don't know.
Yo,
Hey, bring him in. We got an applause.
what's
Hey,
up with DJ?
DJ.
No.
Let him know. I had to inform the audience how the first show that we were working on, our lighting was not up to par, and we had to really move on to another show. And we're still talking about the slap heard around the world. And
Wait, no, we talking about DJ.
Oh.
Did you see the video of them white boys saying nigger around Chris Rock and he just laughing and cooning? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This goofy. So I mean, like, what you think about the Uncle Tomery of this? What you think about the
Hey,
Uncle
did
Tomery?
you
of
see
this?
that-
Because wait, hold on. Let me hold on. Because DJ, I'm in here with these two guys, and I, I love both of
Troy's
them, man.
on. Troy's on with us.
Troy's here,
What
man.
is your definition of cooning?
Man, Uncle Tom, shuck and jiving, and all sorts of shit like that, man.
That
That's
is
what I
not.
call it, man.
That is not what Chris Rock was doing.
I didn't see that either.
I saw him having some conversation.
Wow.
Well, I mean, and Louis C.K. If you know a stand up,
White people, you say the N word around me, I'm punching you hard on my mama. I just did it. My hand still
Well,
fucked up.
I mean,
from
hold
the
on,
other
wait a
day,
minute,
G.
hold up. Now,
I
here's
swear to
the
God,
thing.
G.
Now, hold up. Now, I'm gonna have to.
you heard it here right now. White people say that
wait
shit
a minute.
around
Hold on,
Ramsey. You can punch
I
in the head.
got one question
Hard.
for my man here.
DJ, you hear? You still there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, go
How
ahead.
you feel about what I just said, DJ?
Shit, with part.
All of
I
it.
mean, as far as Chris Rock, man, it's like honestly, I'm not in his shoes. I don't know what they be going through on the day to day, man. There's a lot going on or whatever. As far as the Will Smith reacting that way, he could have used better judgment at that moment where you're at.
I always thought he's at a higher level. He's at the Oscars. You can't.
You
So,
have the
do you
option.
think
If
that they
anything,
above
I-
getting made
I
fun
mean,
of?
I like what Steve Harvey said as far as like he should have hollered at him in the back or in the bathroom. when he
Yeah,
went to get,
easy.
physical whatever.
Easy.
But definitely on the other hand though, it comes to a point where these people are these comedians, the paparazzi, the media, whatever, they just getting away with bashing these human beings. You feel me? Like left and right. And I think it just comes to a point to where like somebody literally get checked, and I think it happened
Maybe.
at the highest level. The biggest actor,
No,
the biggest,
no, you
one of
need
the
to
biggest
find. I
awards,
think you need to
one of the
find
biggest stages. You know what I mean?
when
So
when
I
the
think-
attention becomes too much, you need to find another job. When you are an actor, a well-paid actor, I might add, I think you kind of give up a bit of that anonymity that you seek, that the privacy.
I know, but
that we
you
have.
say he's an actor, but he's also a human being.
Oh no,
So-
100%. He's a
so
human
we
being.
have to, and really we have to look at Chris Rock on saying a sensitive joke like that. Like what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Like you got to really pay attention.
So, are you
You're a
saying that
professional, you gotta be
Jada
classy,
is
bro.
Exactly.
above being made fun of?
A medical.
Something that is a medical condition that is utterly harmless?
Yes, Jada is off limits.
Oh, my
Her
goodness.
husband is about to win the biggest award.
Oh,
She
my
boycotted
goodness.
4 or 5, 6 years ago.
Exactly.
He already
And,
had
I
said
hate
some
to say
bullshit.
this,
He already
I don't
said.
think
He already said
boycott
something.
it got
He
him
already
in
said.
court.
That he
He already
probably
said.
that Will Smith probably already checked him
He already
about. He
checked
probably
him.
already
He already
probably
checked him.
told him.
Checked him.
We don't even know. He probably told him
We already
behind
checked
closed
Chris.
door before after that. Like, yo, don't keep your name
I don't know
my
if
he
wife's
did
name
or
out
didn't.
your mouth. don't ever say that again. And then Chris Rock punk ass
Did it again.
said that shit on stage. Thought
6
he was
years
the nigga.
later.
Thought
I
Will
don't
Smith
know
gonna
if he
do that.
did or didn't.
No, I'm
do
just saying
that.
though. Think about it logically. Think about it.
Oh,
The
come
shit
on.
that he
Thank
said
you,
in
DJ.
2016
Thank you.
was worth. Hold on, no. Let me say this. What
Go.
he said in 2016 was worth Will Smith and Jada giving Chris
Can we
Rock
get
and his
some
team a
tape on
phone
that? Can we
call.
get some sound bite on
You know what I mean?
Is there any
Get-
sound bite that we can get
Oh,
on 2016?
Hold
what
on,
do you mean?
Dad.
Yeah,
Forget all that. Everybody's seen that. So
everybody's
what I'm
seen that.
saying is,
I didn't.
everybody's seen
I
that.
didn't
That you
see
late,
it.
you old. Chill. What it is that we, if somebody says those type of things like Chris Rock said on stage,
Right.
somebody like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith is gonna reach out to his team, if not Chris Rock himself, and say, "Hey, bro,
Check
we
yourself.
didn't like what you said on stage, man. Keep
What
that
did he
name,
say that
my
was
name
so
out your
bad?
mouth, blah blah blah."
6 years
And
ago.
this nigga Chris Rock on stage said something about Jada, and Will not even knowing what's happening because everything he's supposed to laugh at
Hey,
every
did
joke.
Will
that
Smith
the
laugh at
dude
that
is,
joke too?
Bro,
but he was laughing at
laughed-
everything.
he
Everything
laughed
Chris
out of
Rock
like,
necessarily says
huh?
ain't funny.
Like, I
But
done
everybody
laughed at
laughs
shit.
Wait a
because
minute.
he's
Did
doing a
Chris Rock
monologue.
laugh at that joke though? I mean, did Will Smith laugh?
Yeah, he laughed,
I
but
went
that's,
to-
but that's
I rest
before he
my-
realized
I
what.
went to I went to a white school and I don't laugh at black jokes
Yeah.
that made me feel uncomfortable. What do you mean?
Yeah,
And then, like,
everybody
got
does
mad,
that.
and then I got mad.
But then you
wait
get
a
a
minute,
chance
I
to
got mad
process
after.
it.
Hold up.
Once you
I got mad
process
after.
what
Wait a
you
minute.
said,
Wait a minute.
and then
You
you're in your head,
So
you're like,
you're
damn, did this nigga
saying-
really? Does
so
this
from
nigga
my
really insult my wife
understanding-
after
hold
I
up.
told this nigga
Hold on.
not
Go
to
ahead.
fucking
Hold
say
on.
From
let's
my
go ahead.
understanding, you're saying that when the joke is on you, you become super sensitive.
That's not what I'm saying.
No,
That's not what I'm
but
saying.
when the joke is on others, you can laugh.
Well, that's David Chappelle.
Wait, hold on, stop.
No.
I'm talking about. Hold on.
No, 'cause
hold on, no. You're not letting me explain. So
go.
I'm gonna say what I'm saying.
Go.
What I'm saying is, if you want me to let me explain, what I'm saying is, I said white people making black jokes. I ain't talking about normal jokes. Oh, Ramsay, your head big. Ramsay, no, I'm talking about
So
white
when-
people
when
making black
somebody
jokes.
like a Dave Chappelle make
No, I'm
jokes about white folks, you
Listen.
laugh or you don't laugh.
You know what? And I got to
that don't
speak
have
to what you're
nothing-
saying. I got to
listen.
speak to what you're saying. When I hear a white comedian making jokes about whomever, it's one thing. But when he makes a joke about black people, it kind of does set odd with me in the state. And I do stand up comedy,
But
and
what
I
if it's
have said
funny, though?
things like that. But it's just
But what
an
if it's
odd
funny?
feeling. It's just an interesting feel.
No,
An
but
odd feeling.
also, in other words, you can't take a joke when the joke is on you.
I
either.
have to take the joke. I have to take.
So you saying you
I-
can't take a joke when it's on you?
Driving while black. I heard that from a white guy first,
Okay.
and it was funny.
Okay. So, but when it was a joke on them, I bet you could fall out the seat.
And I have fallen out the seat, but I fall out the seat about joke about us. I mean,
Right.
it is. I mean, I'm not gonna,
There you go.
And if I
Let
don't
me
think it's
ask you a
funny, I'm not gonna think it's
No,
vengeful.
I'm gonna ask you
vengeful
guys
type
this
of thing.
question. What's his name? His name is a comedian. His name is Kabobi or whatever. I can't. He's Hawaiian. He's Filipino. I know he's fun.
Kabobi,
Yeah, I can't. Kokori or something like that.
Joe Coy.
Joe Coy.
Joe
Joe
Coy.
Coy.
Funny as hell.
Sorry, yeah, funny as hell.
I think he's
And
Filipino.
he makes fun of himself,
His mom.
other Asians as well.
He
And
does.
that shit is
Hilarious.
funny.
Are you familiar with Joe
So,
Coy?
I don't know
Oh
who
my God.
okay, so when the joke is he acts,
folks.
so
Joe Coy.
so it's funny.
Hilarious.
But when the joke comes to us, we get super sensitive,
We-
and that's fucked up. I think that's I really
Richard
fucked up.
Pryor used to clown about black people.
And that shit was funny.
It was hilarious.
Alright?
It's coming from a black person.
And did he?
It's coming
Hey, did he?
it's coming
did he
from
make,
somebody who
did
know
he make
us.
jokes about
It's
Italians?
coming from somebody who know us.
No, but hold up. Did Richard Pryor make jokes about Italians?
Yeah, he did.
Was they funny?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey
He
DJ,
make jokes about white
I
folks.
think DJ, we off the call, DJ. I don't know where he at.
Hey, son, we've moved on away from Will Smith, which we should. be.
No. I think the point is
should
that
be
they showed a lot of poor
forward.
judgment, and they actually showed how childish they were. That when the joke was on them, they couldn't handle it.
I agree.
They couldn't handle it.
I agree. That was.
And
I
that
totally
is
agree.
Exactly what they should.
And did you, when you were saying that there's an asterisk next to Will Smith's name now with that Oscar? Who's that? Who's that?
I ain't saying that.
Was that you? Was that you telling? Of course you wouldn't be saying it. But,
Yo.
there'll be
Yo,
an
listen
asterisk
to me.
next
Listen
to
to me.
Go.
Troy, I have a question for you, Troy.
Go ahead.
So if a comedian made a crazy ass joke about you and your wife after you were boycotting the event, and you're taking a real serious stand for the culture, right? And then the comedian says some foul shit, talking about just like Rihanna's panties. I'm not invited. You're not invited. So who gives a fuck about you? And talked about your husband.
That
You
was
don't deserve
funny.
it. This and this and that. Hold on, but let me say this. Hold on, Troy. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Right. So don't you think right, Troy? You wasn't there. Your wife ain't there, right? The dude makes that ill joke. You telling me you not gonna give him a call and let him know about himself?
Uh, First off, if the joke was
Hold on,
funny,
hold on,
I
real
would
quick,
laugh my ass
quick,
off.
real
Now,
Jada
quick,
if
real
Smith
it
quick.
and Will
wasn't
Smith
funny,
boycotted.
then
What is it?
about-
Boycotted the
Yeah,
Oscars
it's
like
a
me saying
joke,
no
man.
to
It's a
Rihanna's
joke.
panties. It was something like that,
Yes.
which is funny,
Yeah.
It's a joke.
and it was a joke
It was a joke.
at their expense.
That's what they do.
At
It was.
their expense.
Hey, you know what it is, DJ?
Whatever.
You know what it is, DJ?
It was a
Yeah, my
joke.
dad, my
DJ,
dad
DJ,
Uncle
DJ,
Tom. That's what it
DJ.
is.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
Uncle Tom.
Different times, gang. Like, cause we not playing that shit, nigga. I don't know. We not playing that
No,
shit,
it's
nigga.
not even-
Different
no,
times,
no,
nigga.
that-
Hey,
no,
DJ,
I think what it
we
is
just not
is-
playing that
you're-
shit,
you're-
nigga.
you're-
On
you're
my mama,
women- I
don't
think
play
the
about no
biggest
culture.
thing-
We not playing about the culture. It's our culture, nigga.
But you
This
are-
our
Yeah, we
shit,
was playing
nigga.
about the culture
We not
more.
playing
Y'all
about our
don't care about
culture,
the
nigga.
culture. You are-
I built this shit, nigga. I got millions of views in this culture shit, nigga.
But you are
Like, nigga, we built this.
limiting-
Don't play.
Hey, yo,
You're
Ramsay,
limiting
though. They
the
don't care about the culture.
Yeah,
comedian's
nigga.
range.
This my culture,
You
nigga.
are
Chris
limiting.
Rock playing with the culture, nigga. That's
Chris
it,
Rock
nigga. He
is
a Uncle
part
Tom
of our
ass nigga.
culture. He's
Fuck
not
that
an
nigga,
Uncle
man.
Tom.
For real, and
You
I
know,
said it, nigga.
it's something about when we have these kinds of discussions. We may not always be on the same side, and I feel really similar a bit to the way they feel, but not totally. I think Chris Rock was a victim, and Will Smith was a perpetrator. It was that simple. And they've apologized, or he's apologized. There's nothing for Chris Rock to apologize for. Absolutely.
Keep my wife name out your fucking mouth.
Oh my God! I wonder, is he saying Jada Pinkett's name right now? You think Chris Rock is saying that right now?
He
he
ain't
knew
gonna ever
better.
say. He ain't gonna ever say it again in his life.
He knew
Oh,
better.
he
but
ain't gonna say it
Do
again.
you think he's ever gonna? What if he runs into Will and Jada at a restaurant? Do you think he's gonna
No,
say?
he tried this nigga.
Huh?
That's why he not pressing charges. He know what he did. He know
know
Will
what he
told that
did,
nigga not to say
bro.
nothing,
Come on,
and he went and
bro.
did it.
Come on.
Do you think somebody
He got
whispered into Chris Rock's ear about not pressing charges? Do you think that would have hurt his career?
Hell yeah.
Pressing charges on Will Smith?
A black man, yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, it would have been
Dude,
bad.
I don't know if that would hurt his career. That'd be kind of interesting to find out. But well, not really interesting because I wouldn't want anybody to lose their career.
I think they'll find a way to settle it in a different kind of way. You know,
Fisticuffs?
because they both grown men.
How do you think they're gonna sell it, Troy? If they haven't already.
I think it's going to be between them, and they're going to deal with it themselves. I do. You know, as grown men should.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Ramsey. DJ,
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Will Smith has not called Chris Rock already.
I mean, put it this way.
But not what?
I'm gonna say this.
Hell no, he ain't.
I wouldn't be
say this.
surprised if Will Smith has not already called Chris Rock personally and apologized. You know,
I'm gonna say this.
and hold on. You know what? This is what this I shared this with Ramsey. I called him earlier and told him it's something about. I don't know if I called you and told you. I think I was smoking earlier. I thought I might have called you and told you. It's something about how we see, and we'll use Will Smith for example, because this is really happening. We've been seeing this guy in TV and movies for the past 20 years, right? And then all of a sudden we got this thing called Instagram. We got this thing that outside of the work that he does in front of the camera, we start to peer into things that he may show us behind the camera, just his life and so forth like that. And what happens, we tend to gravitate to that as people. We tend to feel that we know them a little bit more, which we don't. They're just showing us that. And I am no different from anybody else. When I see him in the Instagram setting, hanging out, family, this and that, you think you might know him a little bit better, but you don't. So when he goes off and does that kind of shit that he did in the Oscar and screaming, I'm the first person I'll yell and scream at anybody. You don't want to fucking get me started how loud I can get. But when you act that way, it kind of shows a little bit of who you are and who you can be. And the problem with that is when we go back to work the next fucking day, I got a guy I'm working with that would not only get in my ass, but he would yell it out to the world how he feels about my behavior or what I might say. And I'm telling you, in the workplace, I don't want to be intimidated like that. I wouldn't want to have my creativity stifled because I may say your wife's name or I may joke about somebody else that suffers from a similar it's not an infection, a similar disease.
I can't.
You know, it's just,
I
I
know
think
what
that
I.
can
You know what I.
actually
You know
be
Man,
what's
fuck all
reality.
that, man. Just yo,
But this
one
is-
Jada Pinkett Smith joke is not gonna fucking dictate who your fucking career or how comedic, how funny you are. Stop that shit. That's the
You
king
know.
and the
You know what,
queen.
Mike. You know
Respect the
what, Mike. You know.
motherfucker.
Wait, hold
You
on,
don't
Mike.
say
But that
shit.
one joke,
You keep
that
your
one
fucking
joke,
mouth
I wanna
shut.
get
You
killed.
keep
It could
going.
have killed his
Fuck
career.
for all those
Mike,
other
it
white
could've killed his
people, all
career.
them other corny ass motherfuckers in the room. Leave them two alone, nigga.
It's really
Simple,
blowing.
bro.
It's really
And I
blowing
bet you
me.
$1 million you ain't gonna say shit again about him. I know that.
It's really blowing me
Oh,
that
I think it's gonna be open season on him now.
it's
The
really-
M's already
Not for
started.
Chris Rock. My son has said Chris Rock will never ever
He'll never say anything.
say
Oh, I'm quite sure. No,
Hold on.
I bet he
You know,
will.
on his tour.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna be talking.
Oh yeah, I bet he will.
Look
yeah.
out, Smith. Don't watch Chris Rock's tour. We are waiting for him to come out and talk
Oh yeah,
about how this happened.
he's gonna address that.
man.
And he might say, you know what? If I saw Will
You keep
Smith,
downplaying the disease, bro.
What's the disease?
That shit. No,
he's
hold
talking
on,
about
no.
alopecia.
Let me. I just want to talk to you.
go. I'm right here.
It's really blowing me that you acting like it's okay to make fun of somebody's shit. Like you downplaying how she feels about the disease, how millions of women feel about the disease. They got support groups about people cry. She
I'm sorry.
no, I don't care. That's fine. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I'm
so,
right here.
So it's
I'm right here.
it's gonna be hella people in the comments.
I'm right here.
Remind you.
I'm right here.
We are. This gonna be in front of.
will
This gonna
not
be in
run.
front of. It's gonna
I don't
be. It's
run.
gonna be hella people in the comments.
I don't run.
I've seen so many comments. So I'm tapped into the internet. I read all sorts of shit.
And Ramsey, where's all the defense of the black women?
That's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
wants to defend the
Yo,
black
you
women.
making fun of a
What's
black
up?
woman who
I bet if Will Smith
involuntarily.
went on stage,
lame.
Hold on. Now,
That shit
okay.
lame.
everybody would have
Hold
Will
up,
Smith
but what
back.
that got
That
to do with
shit
that?
lame,
Hold on,
man.
what-
I'm
So are you
sorry.
saying you're still
That shit lame
saying
to
that
me.
those
That shit
guys
lame to
are
me.
above being made fun
Like
of?
I said,
Is that what you're saying?
there's so many people in here in the world who is involuntarily bald and they insecure about it. It's not like she shaved her head and is happy about it.
Hold on. Let me respond.
Hold on.
This is council culture at its best.
So hold on. I want to see this. And so imagine Will Smith. That's his wife.
Oh my God.
He done seen her hair falling out, G, and she crying over it and all sorts of shit. Of course, he gonna take it a certain way.
Because he laughed at the joke.
He done seen her crying over
Did he
this
laugh
shit,
at it?
and he reacted a certain way, and
Did
I
he
would
laugh
did
at
the
the
same
joke?
thing because
Did
that's,
Will Smith
that's
laugh
just
at the
it,
joke?
man. And you know, it's
Bro, it
not-
happened so
laugh at
fast.
the
What are you
joke.
talking about? He didn't have to process it, nigga.
Hey,
Hold up. Did
let
Will
me-
Smith laugh at the joke?
Yeah, he thought it was cute.
Uh-huh.
He thought he smiled.
Did
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go ahead.
Dude, did Will Smith laugh at the joke?
Man, I already answered that
Yes.
question. I already answered that question.
Ask him.
I already
Hold on,
answered.
hold on,
I already
hold on,
answered
I
the
gotta-
question.
let me
I already
respond.
answered the question
I'ma
so many
respond.
times.
I'ma
You're
respond.
not on camera.
Because you know
You're
what?
not even on camera.
I'm on camera, and let me
hold on.
respond.
No, I already answered that question. Let me say because he laughing.
Yeah,
Hold on.
'cause it's
I want to
funny.
say. I'm gonna say.
Did
I've-
Will Smith
I've
laugh
had
at
many.
that
I've
joke?
had many times where I've laughed something off. Well, like I said, when a white person has made a black joke around me and I've laughed something off, but I got angry about it later. Period. So that don't mean nothing. I could laugh.
Was the joke
It don't
funny?
matter. It's just
Oh.
what I did. It's just what I
You know
did, and
what?
it's what
There you
people
go.
do.
But
Here's
like
my
I said,
here's my response.
But you can't
That's
be
what it
sensitive
is.
about
That's what
all
it is.
things.
But my response to that,
what makes it so wrong.
when Chris Rock, when I saw this, when Chris Rock made that comment about her being in the next G.I. Jane movie,
That was funny.
it was first of all, I thought it was a real comment. And I thought it was something that possibly could be talked about and made real. I am one of millions of people. Look at me out here, world. You know, I don't know nothing about Jada Pinkett's alopecia. I didn't have a clue. And I kind of consider myself current. So, you know, I don't watch
You're
their
not
show.
current.
But I don't watch that. They have a what is their show called? The Round Table, the Smith Table,
Red Table Talk.
the Red Table Talk. I don't think I've seen one
Exactly.
episode.
So how could you
Well,
say you
wait, but
current?
does that make
How
me?
could you say you current?
How-
You ain't never seen
Do
Red
you hear
Table
this?
Talk. How y'all tapped into the
Ja-
culture? You ain't
hold
never
on.
seen Red Table
Just
Talk.
because I don't watch,
You never seen the-
I
you
don't
didn't watch the
Red
entanglement
Table
stuff? You ain't
makes
watched
me-
the-
It makes me out of the culture because I don't watch Jada Pinkett's show, the Smith Show. I am not in the circle.
I'm just thinking it was It's just crazy.
What if I watch
You know
Keeping Up
why?
with the
Because, no,
Kardashians?
I
Does that
just-
does that
I
put
just
me in?
discovered that-
Is
Listen,
that, is that put
listen,
me
it's a
in?
disconnect. It's a generational disconnect. That's what it is, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Y'all don't see how obvious that is?
A generational disconnect for
absolutely.
who? For who?
Both of us. I'm not saying this
About who?
about the culture, about
Smiths?
about the situation, about everything.
Now here's a question.
I think
Here's a
here, you know what I think it is?
Go.
I think it's generally, I don't want to say people like yourself because that sounds crazy,
Right.
but I think generally like y'all don't approve of them in general. Like they lifestyle, look, the open marriage thing.
I'm not tripping on the open marriage thing
like,
at all. But I got
in general,
say
y'all
this.
don't approve of them.
I gotta say this. Now, think
it's
about
like
it like
something
this.
deeper or something.
Think
I
about it
don't
like
know.
this. Now you are reigning and ringing in on a couple of people that are closer to my age.
Yeah.
And they do shit that is akin to people that are my age.
No,
Will Smith is
no,
50.
no, definitely not.
But Will Smith is 50.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's old enough to be your father.
Would you be in an open relationship?
What does that mean? Like
I don't know. I feel like that's
like a swinger.
I don't know what they are.
An open relationship
yeah.
is something akin to swinging. Would I be involved with that?
Yeah.
If I were.
I'm saying, would you allow
Troy,
your wife to be smashed by a rapper?
Oh my!
age,
Oh my!
my age, and he light skinned. Would you allow it?
Let me say that's a
Nah,
vertical.
what
That's
it
a
is, my
vertical.
dad and Troy just have a cultural disconnect. That's all. They're Republicans.
That-
Thank you, son. Thank you, son. Troy, I don't know about
You know
myself.
what I'm saying, man?
I would want.
I don't know.
Troy, would you could you be in an open relationship, Troy, and your woman's getting
No,
smashed?
I'm not saying I could either, but I'm just saying that's something more new age. So you saying
Hold on. We didn't let Troy answer.
No,
Troy
before
would.
before he does, I already know his answer. Before he does, right? Before he does answer, I'm just saying I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying that's something more nuanced and closer to my generation.
The open
So because you
relationship?
said, yeah, for sure. Because you said that they do shit akin to your generation. No, they don't. They got a whole new type of thinking and a whole new type of like shit going on. You feel me? So they got a nuanced relationship, and I feel like that's more a part like of the newer culture.
So you're
because-
under the impression couples swinging, open relationships, polyamorous relationships. These are all maybe new age.
I think these are new generation. of
I
things.
don't want to let you down too far, but these things have been going on a long time. These are these. Troy, would you could you entertain a polyamorous relationship, being the second fiddle or the
I'ma just say
third
this.
wheel?
I'm gonna just say this. I have no comment on that subject matter.
Here's the heartbeat. This is Troy's.
Hello?
Yeah, DJ.
But I do want to circle back to one thing that's funny that I found funny listening to the conversation, and that is that first off, there is a disconnect, no doubt, between the generations, because one generation pick and choose their fights versus a generation that want to fight about everything. I'm gonna say that's one thing. Second of all, there's total double standards in a lot of the things that are that quote unquote the council culture is talking about.
We're gonna have to bring you on the camera, Troy.
Nah.
Wrap that up.
All right.
Right? He giving a monologue off.
Give you one small good example.
This man.
No, wait a minute.
Make
my
it
man here.
10 seconds. Goddamn, 10 seconds.
We had a conversation a while ago, and you mentioned a word that I used that was offensive. Am I correct?
What's that word?
The F word, if you will.
Not offensive to me. Offensive to some people. Yeah.
Hold on. So we were doing some work, as we were starting the show.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had
stop,
a- they
stop,
had
stop,
a-
stop, stop.
they-
Let him finish.
they
what
were
he's saying. No,
these
stop.
guys.
Let him finish what
And you
he's saying.
thought it was a mentality
Oh.
that I had based
Of
on
course.
an experience. Am
Of
I
course.
correct? Now, what if I have a problem with some of the words that you use that I find offensive?
What word?
I don't like the N word at all. Not at all.
Hold on, my son's on the phone. He loves saying nigga. Son,
Yeah, I know. I hear it all the time. I don't say it.
Son,
but
you
if
there?
Notice? Have you ever hear me say it?
no, you don't.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Do you-
Troy
have
was
you
just
ever-
saying he
have you
doesn't
noticed
like
me?
hearing
I
the
don't
N word.
use it at all. You don't hear from me at all, do you?
Okay.
You know, they're gonna call us both old niggas in just a second.
No, it's not that. It's just that I understand what I understand how the younger generation feel about it, but I honestly, truly don't believe they really understand what that is about. Period. You know, and just loosely use it. Let me give you a good example. 5 seconds. I was on a train coming from Long Beach.
Can you get on the camera and
No,
tell us?
no, I was on Long Beach, coming from Long Beach, coming up to LA.
Right.
And it was this couple that got on, this young couple
Right.
that got on. Now, obviously, I'm not sure what happened or
You're
what
running out of time,
what
Troy.
transpired between them. But however, as they got on the train, they were arguing. You could tell the young girl was upset.
Right.
But every other word that came out of her mouth was the N word, and she wasn't even a black person.
Okay, was
And
he
it
black?
no, she wasn't black.
So two white people argue
It
with
wasn't
each other.
white people either. They were
birthday cakes
they
are
were
disposable?
probably they were probably Latin.
Okay.
All right, which I still don't approve. Period of either. That being said, how can you be sensitive about one thing but not sensitive about those things that a lot of people still do find offensive?
Okay, this is what I'm sensitive about. I'm sensitive about you not being on camera. That just
one
makes
thing doesn't have
my
anything to do with the
fucking
other.
skin crawl because you do say some things that I would like to see you on camera, but since you only want to put your hands on there,
What that got to
okay,
do? No,
because people,
no, listen to what I'm
people,
saying.
I think people like today like to see where the source, where it comes from. This is not a radio show. We don't do a radio show. We are out.
You invited me to come sit here, man.
We got an open mic for you, but you know what? Long.
You like the mysterious parts of it, right?
What was that about? The long pieces?
The long. What was he? Was he asking me a question?
No, I'm saying long pieces. You gotta be on camera for long pieces.
Yeah, monologues.
Yeah, when you doing when you start off shit like, listen. When
Yeah,
it starts
I
off
don't
like
even-
that,
I
you
don't
know.
even- yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't
oh
even
my
know where that was
God,
going. I mean, I guess I'll summarize what he was asking me. I guess
Go.
he was asking me, why am I mad why am I not mad when black people say nigga versus why am I not
Why
mad?
the word is used, period.
Well, we use the word because it's endearing to us. First of all, we were called niggers, you know what I'm saying? And over time, it's been turned into something that was maybe endearing. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but females call each other the B word.
Bitches.
But if I call them that, it sounds kind of crazy, right? It's offensive. Gay people call themselves the F word, but if
Facts.
I call them that, it's offensive. You know what I'm saying? We use the N word. But if a white person called me that, it's offensive. It's terms that are offensive, but we use them in endearing ways because you got to make something out of nothing. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I get you. I get what you're saying, but we use the word. Period. And it's people, and you saying it's a younger generation thing. No, I know people who's 70. I've seen.
I don't use it.
Okay, that's you, but you are the 0.0000001 of people who don't use it. I'm gonna let you know that people use it. Okay, and so at the end of the day,
They use it.
yeah. And so at the end of the day, the thing is, it's odd for a white person to say it. So I don't even get your question. Your question was odd.
no. Have you guys ever heard of an actor named Michael
What was your
Rappaport?
question? No, hold on. What was your question?
I
then?
know about, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well, but what was the question? Like
White,
with
black guy.
the story,
How
Troy?
can you be sensitive about one of the words that's used and when to describe how I feel about it versus another word?
Yeah, well, I just explained it right there. I just explained it.
So to me, you know what that sound like? And with all due respect, my friend,
Of course.
it's the sound is the same when people say that the Confederate flag is their heritage. It's stuff like that. That's what I'm sorry. That's what it sounds like to me. And it's like,
Whoa, can you explain that analogy? That was off base as shit.
But no, hold on.
No, explain-
That would take
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no, okay.
Troy
yeah.
would have to be on fucking camera to get into that explanation.
Your
DJ,
explanation,
DJ, hey,
he'd have to
your
be on camera.
explanation
We gonna have
of the
to-
use of the
we ain't-
N word
yeah, we not doing that. We-
compared to how the people down south
Yeah.
Hey,
feel
love,
about
brother. We gonna sign this
Southern
off,
heritage
man. We
with
43
the-
minutes
with the
in, bro.
Confederate
Thank,
All right.
flag.
thank you so much.
All right,
bro.
thanks, son. Thanks for coming on here. We'll talk to you
Already
later. Troy, put your headphones back on. No, we're signing my son off. Okay, so we have been, you guys have been hanging out with us for some 40-some odd minutes and on our pilot. There we go. podcast. These are some good mics. They pick up burps, farts, and we are drinking Modelo. Not that it's a
You know what they say?
sponsor
You
of
know what they
ours.
say in Sweden? Skull. It's
Skull?
cheers. Skull.
Scone or
Skull.
skull,
Skull.
skull.
Yeah, skull. Scandinavian, man.
There you go. Something you learn something every
Yeah,
day.
man, I'm American.
And
I do the American.
and Ramsay, you're Scandinavian, huh?
My grandma's Sweden, yeah.
You Swedish?
Yeah, I'm Swedish, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's one of the darker Swedes.
Okay.
But and just think if your name was Sven Ramsay. That would have been.
That should have been fire.
That would have fit the schools you went to. Hey, Sven, I don't mess with him. He's one of my.
Right. That would have.
But yeah, okay. So what we want you guys to do is to please support, and we're gonna start this thing where we like to call people and bring them into our conversations and see what they're thinking about, as we're talking about it. And we put these things out, and we love.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, as long as you're not putting Jada, as long as you're not putting Jada's name in your mouth,
Fuck your wife.
we
good.
gonna be okay. And I kid you not,
Who, my wife?
you guys don't see Troy, but we gonna bring him. We gonna bring him
Fuck
in.
my wife,
You
bro?
gonna see him.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk, gang. How you know I don't got a wife at the crib?
This has been fun.
I just threw that out.
I'm Mike Lee. That's Ramsey. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I'm Ramsay the Great, man.
You're better. Eddie is great. And that was DJ. Let him know. That's my anxious producer over there. Now he wants to get them fingers in there real tough. Now we're gonna get Troy a spot, a seat at the table, as they put it. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic night. See us on our next show.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Peace out.